Trevor, Parkinson, MW Golf. We've got Brad here today. We're going to do a swing analysis for him and show you what it's all about. Right, when we do a swing analysis, like Brad here today, he's come in, he's going to loosen up hit balls. You'll be able to see his swing replay down here. Then we'll use some of those recordings too when his swing looks natural and he's warmed up to show how he's swinging today, why the ball's not doing what he wants it to do, why the big inconsistency, so it's quite clear, and we make it simple. A few graphics might look complicated initially, but after a while they're fairly normal to understand. And then split screen Brad with a good player to show how we need to work on it, how we're going to improve it, so in a way he understands it, and that recording you take home and can review it, and we do all this in 30 minutes or so. Right, come over here Brad, we've got to get that a lot more relaxed, and we're going to work on get them relaxed. You just turn the body and hinge the wrist. This has got to work downwards like this. Right, now just hit one, right? Just get the feel like that and just let it go. Get them arms hanging loose. That's it. Oh, just go. Okay, now come over here and let's have a look at it. So this is a really good posture you got here. Bending where you would bend in the hip joints and knee joints. You're overdoing it a little bit. This needs to be a little taller perhaps, and the knees a little more bent. There's too much weight in your heels.
Are my hands too far out?
No, you just let those, that's a good question. You just let those just hang down there, nice and loose, and not do anything with them, basically. And it's just your body turn and your wrist set. Now this one is a little better than the previous one we had here. So we're just going to do, show you how we're going as we're working along. And so for a start it's a before and after, but you'll see what causes your issue with your slice is coming over the top. So this is a line I'm drawing with a down the line shot. Called the plane angle. Imagine it's a piece of wood fastened to the ball, comes to rest at the bottom of your neck. Anywhere this side's inside or under the plane, anywhere here's outside or over the plane. That's where the phrase comes back. Bringing the club down over here is over the top, because it's simply over the top of the plane angle. We need to do one on the other side here too. So that previous to arriving at impact, that's when the problem's occurring. So we're going to draw this, take this one back and run this video. Here this club gets outside the plane angle. You can see it fairly clearly here. We'll try and draw colours that you can see. So when it's outside the plane angle, it will arrive before impact outside the target line, which you can see quite clearly here. I'll just draw it real quick. This is where the club head is in this area. So it's going to go across your target line, and that's where you get your slice. We've got to do a bit more work, but this one is a little better. We're staying more inside the plane angle on the way down. That enables you to get the ball, the club along the target line, so now the ball can actually go straight. The club can actually go along your target line at the bottom of the swing. So that make a lot of difference. It needs to be more inside, but as you can see here, it's not being delivered quite as much outside. So the better we get that, better everything starts working. To fix this, we'll just show you a couple of swings. What we're going to start first of all working on. First thing, you've got to learn to relax. All your muscles are tight. I've got an old one here of Rick Smith. Don't worry, it lets me use it forever. If we were to draw straight to his body, it's just a good basic swing to make it clear. You imagine that being the axis point, Brad. That's what we're going to work on. You turn your body here, and that is, the shoulders will be square to the spine angle. It's like an imaginary axis. You train yourself to turn around there. Funny enough, when you get it going, it gets easier to get it right. Right? So somebody's going to look at you and say, oh, your head's moving, Brad. Okay, well, you say, okay, well, how do I keep my head still? So everybody tries to keep it still. But golf is a movement, it's a swing. So you turn good, head stays steady. So this will stop moving down and moving around once your body movement improves. So you can see now it's working back up again, right? And also you're coming out your spine angle here. Don't know if you know what it means by that, but we'll just go over it quickly.
Over.
Well, yeah, but the reason why, you see, I'll just mark out where his hips are there and where Rick's are here. And staying in your spine angle is staying in your axis point. So as we turn to here, we would have this position basically the same. So it's actually one move, it's not a series of movements. But it causes some other things to move. All right, now you'll see your hips move towards the ball here a lot, so you can't continue your turn. So you're actually doing less moves by getting it right than you are all these moves you're adding into it, and simple and straightforward. So what we're going to do now, we're going to work on this and get it better right now. So let's go and have a go. So go and get back on the mat there, we'll get this working. Right, now come and set up again. So just hit a few and just get relaxed like this. Get all loose and easy, and then we'll go over your swing. And then you see it replay here for you now at a quarter speed. So this helps when you're in stationary position what to work on. You can review instantly what you're doing. Also slows the pace of hitting balls down, which is very important. So, an ideal pace is no more than 60 balls in an hour when you're practicing. Okay, Brad, that was a lot better turn. You're more under the plane angle. We're going to go over here now and explain and show you how we compare it with your earlier one, why it's better, so you understand it clear enough.
Sounds great.
Because we're going to have you working at home too on it. So we're going to draw your plane angle on here, as we did before, or your swing plane, or just simply the plane. And you can see this is getting more and more in an area where we want it, underneath the plane angle. It's not there yet, but it's come a long way. The professional software we use is very helpful because people see themselves. They comment this to me all the time. It's nice to see myself, didn't realize I was doing that, whatever it was. We can put graphics on, we can split screen with the same person before and after, with my swing, with anybody's swing, to a player's swing. So we make it clear, when people are clear what they're doing, why they're doing it, because Brad comes over the top here, he's going to slice, he complains about slicing with his driver, doesn't like his driver. We've got to get that where he loves his driver, he can draw a drive and handle a lot of the holes. So right to left wind on a tree line fairway, when you can hit the ball right to left, it goes longer, right left to right, right to left, rather than the fade is going to go short. Slice is a fade that's out of control. We don't know where it's going to go. So if you look at this here, Brad, this is a lot better, and we only worked a few minutes on getting the body movement better. You can actually see the club start to line up to your target line, which then it's not an accident that you hit it straight. It's because
the hips are still moving in.
Yeah, they're moving around a lot. If we just do another drawing on here, showing you upper body position, rather think of that rather than your head, because your head's not moving. It's your body actually, right? Now, as you can see, you're turning away here very good, but then moving the upper body forward, which is losing your balance a lot, making it very difficult to get under the plane angle. So we want to keep working on that part here, and then this part will get even lower and in a better position. And you can see you spend a lot of time going bending down and standing back up again. So we've got to keep it nicely centered there. But it's coming along nicely. We'll do a bit more work on it. Typically about 30 minutes for a swing analysis it takes. And we've done some back and forward. I try in a swing analysis, got to teach as well as explaining somebody's swing to them and analysing it and putting graphics on and the terminology, etc. And I record some of that in an edited way where my pupil was watching it as I'm recording it. And then he will go home with his recording so he can review it and he can see how we were working here and do the same at home. If you'd like me to do a swing analysis for you, it would be very beneficial for any level of player, whether we've got somebody who's very new at beginning, most people come over the top and slice, or a very good player can be very helpful. And it doesn't always have to be the long swing, it can be different swings and chip shots and putting and etc. You want me to do one of these for you? You can call me on 248-709-6417 or look at my websites, trevorparkinson.com, mwgolfclubs.com.